Good morning. We are here. It is 11:01. We are here for the Laredo College Program and Policy Committee meeting scheduled for today, Wednesday, May 27th at 11 o'clock, and it is 11:01. Call to order and roll call. I will take roll call. Jackie Levin Ramos, present. Erica Benavides Garcia.
Present.
Leslie Newsom. Ernestina Tita Cantuvela. Thank you. And I also acknowledge Ms. Cindy Liendo and also Judge Mercurio Martinez for in attendance, but for the committees that are going to be taking place after our committee meeting. Thank you for being here. This morning, I bring to my committee the following items, which is two items, but they're actually the same item. One of them is discuss modifications to Laredo College Board Policy, BD Local Board Meetings. In your packets, I believe they gave you, Elizabeth, did we give them a copy of that? Okay. So in the packet, you have the reasons why I am proposing this item. I will bring it to the board also as well for approval. And so I look to the item that is stated under board meetings and preparation. I would like to have you consider the following item. A board member who submits a topic for placement on the meeting agenda shall be prepared to discuss the topic and explain to the board the reasons for its submission. At the time of submission, the board member shall provide to the board president and the college president, number one, a written explanation of the topic and its purpose. Number two, questions the board member anticipates will require discussion or action at the meeting. And number three, all supporting documentation and background materials relevant to this topic. The reason I bring this item to our committee and to the board is because I would like to make sure that we are fully prepared when we bring our agenda items. And also, in addition, I noticed that the last couple of meetings, we've had an extension of time. While I realize that my time is precious and so is yours, I wanted to bring this item to you and see if we could have a conversation. This is a part of self-governance on part of the board, and I am proposing this item be placed under the preparation topic, under board meetings, and also to be placed under the board meetings for the procedural manual. I truly believe that we need to be more efficient in our board meetings. We need to have progress as we go through the board meetings, but we also need to be prepared in what we bring to the table. And that's why I'm bringing this to you, but I'm also showing you that I am prepared with my submission for consideration for the board. Does anyone have any questions? It's basically self-explanatory, but if there's something that needs to be changed or modified, then we can have that discussion right now. I'd like to see how we can incorporate this into our policy and our policies and procedures manual. Ms. Vela?
I just think it's a really good idea because that will force us to be prepared again when we come to the meeting, because there are times that we come in and we're not ready, and it does take a lot of time.
Yes.
From us and from everybody else.
Mhm.
So I think this is an excellent idea.
Thank you. And again, it was to streamline and make sure that we are efficient in conducting our meetings, right?
Right.
And we assist each other, right, as board members, because if I have an item on the agenda that I'd like to propose, I would also like to see what maybe what the other persons might be interested in knowing about it, or how can we each other help each other. Ms. Garcia?
I do like it, and besides what Ms. Vela said, I like it because it lets our staff be prepared as well.
Mhm.
And so
Right.
we can get answers at the time.
Correct.
Because if not, maybe we'll have to put it off because, they don't have the answers. And this way, they'll investigate it, they'll research, they'll do whatever they have to do, because they know that that's something that we're interested in, we're going to talk about. So that's really what I like about it.
Appreciate
more
it.
than anything. So
Okay.
I think it's really good. Thank you.
So looking at the item, it covers discuss modifications to Laredo College Board Policy BD Local And then it also applies to discuss the revisions to the Laredo College Board Procedures Manual. As you noted in the last committee meeting that we had, we went ahead and placed both items so that if we change the policy, the local policy, when we also modify the board meetings section under the procedure manual. And with that, I will continue to ask for feedback from tomorrow's individuals who attend the board meeting. Since we are here, I would extend the courtesy to my fellow board members that are here in case anyone has any questions or any concerns. You may express them to us at the committee meeting, or you can wait until tomorrow. So, anybody? You're okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I really was going to make this exact same comment that Ms. Garcia made, because sometimes if the agenda item is too vague, staff doesn't know exactly what to bring with them to be able to present to us in response to that item. So I think this is much needed. So thank you for putting this on.
Thank you. Judge, any comments? You're okay? We're okay? Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. And so with that, we will present this item, these modifications, we'll present them to the board tomorrow. We will review them once again and provide with everybody a copy of the revisions, proposed revisions, and then the rest of the board can either adopt or deny the modifications for this particular submission topic on the agenda. Any other questions, any other concerns? Okay, that signifies that our meeting has concluded. It's short and sweet, to the point. And if anyone has any questions, we will provide a summary tomorrow for the board meeting and also provide further or this information to the rest of the board members. I thank you for your time, and this meeting is adjourned, and it is 11:08. Wow,
Thank you.
that's a
That's
record, quick and easy.
Good.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.
Madam Chair, we're holding a meeting tomorrow also?
Board meeting.
Tomorrow, the board meeting tomorrow
The board
night.
meeting, yes, sir,
Tomorrow night.
yes. So I shall.
I'm gonna go to, right? I'm not on any of my other boards.
You're not, you're gonna leave?
You want me to stay? Okay, I'll stay for a little while.
You're gonna leave us?
Okay, I'll stay for a little while. I'll stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can listen.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll listen.
Okay,
You leaving?
Elizabeth, no, I'm just gonna switch seats.
Why? I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm right here.
I've got the gavel.
I've got, all right, I'm going to call to order the meeting for the Finance and Audit Committee. And I'm going to take roll call right now. Ernestina Titavela, I'm here. Karina Elizondo is out. Mercurio Martinez
Present.
and Adriana Alexander is out. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I think the first thing on the agenda is our regular financial report by Mr. Cesar Vela.
Good morning, board members, Dr. Ramirez. Cesar Vela, VP of Finance and Administration for the record. Included in your board package, you received a copy of the April 2026 financial report. I'll go over some of the main items of the report. As of April 30th, 2026, we have recognized a total of $89,319,250 in revenues. That represents 103.2% of our budget. We are still pending out of the revenues to transfer out $4.5 million for the payment of the revenue bonds, as well as $3,060,000 for the payment of the maintenance tax note bond. Again, those payments are due at the end of July. So we'll be reflecting those transfers at that time. Out of the state funding, we have received 76% of the budget. We are still pending to receive $5.6 million. So for the year, we have received $18 million from the state. As far as the payment for the FAST program or the dual enrollment program, we have received the allocation for the fall semester, and that totaled 1.9 million. We are pending to receive spring semester, and we should be working on those figures to submit the final report to the state. As far as other revenues, we don't have any major variances. Again, if you look at the tuition and fees, we have already recognized or collected 100% of what we budgeted, and that includes fall, spring, and the Maymester enrollment, and a portion of the summer one enrollment. As far as taxes, we have collected 47.8 million, or 96.1% of what we budgeted for the year. We still are pending 1.9 million to be collected. For expenses, the expenses as of April 30th total 52,702,897. That represents briefly about 61% of our budget. We do have an available balance of 29,050,000. Again, we still have a couple more months to close out the fiscal year, so that number will increase as we can progress through the fiscal year. At this time, we don't have any major variances to report on expenditures. All is within what we had projected for the year. As far as the other funds for the Global Logistics Center, we have revenues of 141,164. That is 100% of the state allocation for the program. Expenses total 60,922 or 43% of the budget. So we do have a net increase as of April 30th to the fund balance of $80,242. For the auxiliary services, revenues total 1,429,533. That is 104% of what we budgeted for the year. Expenses totaled 1,253,845. 92% of the budget, for a net increase as of April 30th of 175,688. Included in the revenue for the auxiliary services, we have the student activities, and that amount totaled 1.2 million. We do have residential services, and this is the contract that we currently have with the U.S. Army for the leasing of the dorm houses, and the revenue so far for the year totals 50,260. We do have the first month and a half of operations for the Palomino Cafe, and that totaled $7,951 for the first month and a half of operations. We also recognized so far 83,400 in revenue for the South Campus Clinic. And then we do have about $7,000 in revenue from event services. Again, the total revenue for the total fund of the auxiliary services totals 1,429,533. As far as restricted funds, federal funding, we had a total of 30,875,719 in revenues. Same amount for expenses. The major portion of that revenue and expenses are coming from the federal Pell Grant Program. The federal Pell Grant Program totals 23,739,120 for both the fall and spring semesters. And then we do have additional federal funding through the LEAPS Power Grant and the LEAD grant. Again, the majority of the funding that you see there, or the revenue that you see there, out of the 30 million, 26.1 million is coming from federal funding.
Mr. Vela, the slides are not switching.
There it goes. Yeah,
Oh.
there it goes. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I know.
I'm glad someone noticed. Obviously, I'm not here.
All right. Tax collections as of April 30th, we have collected 47,861,366. That represents 94.55 of the tax levy. At this point last year, we were at 94.64. So again, we are on target to collect 98% by the end of the fiscal year, which is well in line with what we budgeted for the year. The investment report, and these are investments as of March 31st, 2026. Total investments and deposits total 165,039,323. Out of that amount, we have 93,844,764 are on money market accounts with Falcon Bank. Those are currently yielding 2.73%. We have another 22,400,000 in investment pools. 4.4 is with Lone Star Investment Pool and 17.9 with FIT investment pool. And those are currently yielding 3.80 and 3.91 respectively. And then we also have 48.7 million in CDs, and those are listed there on your screen with the different yields. So again, total investments and deposits are 165,039,323. And the last item on the report is just an update on the general operating fund balance. We began the fiscal year with a fund balance of 38 million. We have recorded revenues of 89,319,000 for the year. We have expenses of 52,702,897. We do have the transfer out, and this is the monies or the funds that were moved over to the deferred maintenance fund. We had a transfer of 18,180,657. So as of April 30th, we have a net increase to the fund balance of 18,435,696. Again, we do have we still have a couple months to go in the fiscal year, so that number will, again, as we record additional expenditures, will be going down. But again, we are projecting that we will have another positive year for the fiscal year, and it should be close to what we saw last fiscal year.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
if I may,
yes.
based on these funds, how is our bond rating? Are we, what is the bond rating that we actually have? Do we have a AAA rating or not?
So right now, Judge, we do, both Moody's and S&P are currently doing the annual reviews. We just received notification from Moody that they have affirmed our current rating, which is a AA rating with a positive outlook. And we're in the process of scheduling a meeting with S&P. They will also be conducting a review. But right now, currently, the rating is at a AA level.
Sorry about that. Obviously, we're very, very financially liquid.
Extremely.
Is it possible for us to meet with them and challenge the AA in order to see if we can bring it up to a AAA rating? Obviously, the reason is quite obvious. If we, thank you. We're very, very liquid based on the monies that we actually have in the different entities in our presentation here. I'd say that we have a very, very strong presentation in trying for us, for the Laredo College, to be upgraded from a double A to a triple A. Would that be possible?
Not sure if we could, I guess, ourselves call a meeting, but we have asked our financial advisor, Mr. Tijerina, to come down for the next board meeting and actually make a presentation to the board on the current status of not just the market, but our rating, where we're at with the ratings. There are other factors that they look at, not just necessarily the finances of the college. They look at the local economy, which is also strong, and obviously what's going on with the state funding and legislation. But again, we can certainly schedule a meeting with our financial advisor to go over some of those items and see if there's a possibility of us approaching the rating agencies to see if there's a way that we can certainly get an upgrade on some of these bonds that we have currently outstanding.
Well,
But-
I think we should try to see if we can improve the rating from a double A to a triple A. And because in the long run, we certainly will benefit considerably by when the time, if the time arrives where we might have to sell a bond issue, we will have a better,
Chance of getting it.
offer when we, in effect, present that we are rated triple A rather than double A. And that makes it even better for us. Not that right now we will need some additional bond to be sold for expansion, but when the time does come, if we do have it, I would like for us to see if we can actually have the proper people address this issue and see if we can bring up our bond rating from double A to triple A.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir. And like I mentioned, we do have Mr. Tijerina that will be down for our next board meeting, and he'll provide the board an update on our current status and how the market's doing right now. Okay, thank you. Any other questions?
Any other questions from anybody? All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we have number 4, discuss the ratification of purchase of welding equipment for the Construction and Industrial Technology Department. Cesar Vela.
Yes, board members, this next item is to request a ratification for the purchase of welding equipment for the Construction and Industrial Technologies Department. The equipment was purchased from Airgas USA LLC in the amount of $227,363.07. The funding for the purchase is coming from the Carl D. Perkins grant. And the reason for us having to purchase the items ahead of time was because we did have to meet a deadline, and that deadline was April the 30th. That was a requirement from the grant to have the purchase order issued so that we can get the equipment in and is received, installed, and ready for the summer session 1. So we have already ordered the equipment. We're asking that the board ratify the purchase. Again, the purchase is being funded by Carl D. Perkins, and the purchase is being done using the E&I contract number CNR 01362, which is a purchasing cooperative contract. The equipment is 10 Miller Big Blue 400 Pro diesel welders and 12 Miller Multimatic 255 welders. And the prices are listed there on your agenda item.
Any questions on that? None? Okay, let's go into number 5. Discuss the purchase of computer room air conditioning crack unit replacement for the Martin Building.
Yes, board members, this next item is to request approval of the replacement for the existing computer room air conditioning crack unit, which is servicing the Martin Building Data Center. The project will be completed by Industrial and Commercial Mechanical, ICM, in the amount of $185,350. And this is utilizing by work contract number 720-23. The funding for the project is being provided through the college's deferred maintenance fund. So right now, the existing crack unit has reached the end of life. So it does present a significant risk of failure, and this could negatively impact
Yeah.
the operations of the institution, because this is particularly where we house all of our IT infrastructure. So again, we are recommending that the crack unit be replaced. So the scope of work includes a like-for-like replacement of the existing crack unit and all the components that go with it. Again, the project, we do have the funding in the deferred maintenance fund, and the project cost would be $185,350 to replace those units.
Good. All right, number 6, discuss the Fort McIntosh Sports Complex roof restoration project.
Yes, board members, this next item is to request that the board approve a contract with American Contracting and Roofing under TIPS contract number 230-10401-5196 for the restoration of the Fort McIntosh Sport Complex building at a cost of $204,270. Again, this is to do the restoration of approximately 4,500 square feet of roofing surface at the Fort McIntosh Sports Complex building. The work includes warranty, a 20-year warranty on the actual material, and a 2-year workmanship warranty for the work done. For the budgetary considerations, again, $189,270 with an additional contingency allowance of $15,000 for unforeseen conditions, for a total project authorization not to exceed $204,270. And again, the funding is currently allocated in the deferred maintenance funds.
Ms. Vela.
Yes.
And for those of you that are questioning which one is the sports complex, it's the building out by the swimming pool.
Yeah,
Okay?
exactly.
Just for clarification, it's not the Maravillo Gym. That's on the list for next year. So
It's
that
just
also
the-
needs a roof, but that will be in next year's deferred maintenance
Okay.
listing. This is the one over here by the swimming pool and the tennis courts, okay?
I was thinking of the other, that building that.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions or comments? Okay, let's go on to number 7, to discuss the purchase of a generator for the campus police department.
Yes, board members, we are asking that the board approve the purchase and installation of a backup generator system for the Laredo College Campus Police here at the Fort McIntosh campus. The work is to be completed by Noble Texas Builders LLC under by work contract number 728-24. The total amount of the project is $194,633. Currently, this project was budgeted in the fiscal year 2026 budget under campus police equipment budget in the amount of $114,802. We are asking that the board approve also utilizing funds from the deferred maintenance fund to cover the difference. We do have funds available for this project. The project is intended to provide emergency backup power capabilities for the campus police department to ensure that operations continue during electrical outages and emergency situations. We are going to be furnishing and installing one diesel-powered 8 kW standby generator system for campus police. The work includes the equipment and all the installation and other necessary components to fully install the generator. Any
Any
questions?
questions? I think we need one after last night. Imagine. Did we lose? This is way off, but did we lose any power, anything here?
Just at the La Garza building.
Just at the De La
Yes.
Garza?
But,
Wow.
but this particular facility tends to lose power because
Yeah.
we
Well,
do
we're
have
old.
issues with the scrolls.
We're old.
And so, yeah, so.
But also, no roof? Damn, leaking? No roofs?
No, just some minor ones,
Good.
but no.
Good.
Just mine. It's okay.
Okay.
My office, it's all right.
All right, any questions from anybody? That kind of ends the meeting. Any questions, any comments, anything? No? Meeting's adjourned.
Thank you.
It's now. 11:33.
11:33. Here we go. Our Laredo College, that. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. I'd like to call the building committee meeting to order. Today is Wednesday, May 27th, 2026, and it is approximately 11:33 a.m. The first item on the agenda is to call order. Cindy Liendo, Chair, present. Karina Elizondo, absent. Adriana Alexander, absent. I would also like to recognize present today are Ms. Erica Benavides Garcia, Ms. Tita Cantu Vela, Ms. Jackie Levin Ramos, and Judge Mercurio Martinez.
Thank you.
thank you.
Item number 3 is construction and deferred maintenance projects update by Mr. Cesar Vela and Mr. Huicho Tijerina.
Hi.
Hi.
Madam Chair, board members, Madam President, I am Jose Luis Huicho Tijerina, and I'm here to present your Director of Plant Facility. Okay, so what I'm going to present to you all, where'd you go? We'll start with the projects here at the main campus. I know we haven't had a presentation since December, so there's quite a lot to cover, and I'll try to go through this. So we'll start off with the LBV renovation building. That is now 100% complete. We have the Arechica building, which is also 100% complete. The outdoor lab that behind the parking lot U for Dr. Heriberto is also 100% complete. P134, 135, and 136, we replaced the entire roofs there. That's 100% complete. Laird Hall, replacement of the entire roof, 100% complete. P24, replace one air conditioning unit. That's 100% complete. The print shop also got 3 air conditioning units replaced. That's 100% complete. P135, another 5-ton unit was also replaced, and that's 100% complete. The
I think-
HR
I'm
and
sorry, Mr. Tijerina, I think
Monday.
it's P136 or is it P135?
36.
I just want to make sure.
136.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure, so it can be on the record.
Can we fix the presentation on the slide? It's not in presentation mode.
Okay.
That'll make it bigger.
No,
The other way,
which one?
there.
Ah,
Perfect. Thank you.
So, the HR in Atkins building over the holidays, we did the 10-inch replacement of sewage line. That's complete. Memorial Hall, we added new controllers there to control the HVAC system. That's also complete. The Martin building, we changed out the controls there for the HVAC system. That's also complete. P28.
May I have a question?
Yes, Judge, go ahead.
In reference to controllers, what are the controllers? Would you mind
So-
explaining?
So the controllers are like the thermostats. Since we are on a chiller system, all the different rooms have different air handlers. So each air handler is controlled separately by the controls, but it's all operated off the main control at the chiller plant.
I see.
So I guess the easiest way to explain that would be it's like a thermostat, basically, but they had to run all the wires. It's all technology, I guess. Is that about right, Albert?
So the problem there was that, especially Memorial Hall, that the people that worked there were wearing coats year round. It was freezing in that building all the time because,
It was very cold.
well, the controllers, all these HVAC controllers needed to be upgraded to match the system that was installed. And so employees were freezing, literally, and sick all the time. So this whole project has been, it was a huge project, but they're all done now. I'm hoping that they're all a little bit warmer in there. Yes, Andrea? Yes. Oh, okay, good. They were part of the group that was wearing coats year round.
Because some were hot and the other ones were freezing and we couldn't balance them
Control
until
it.
we got new controllers. So we've done that.
Good, very good.
We've been busy. P28, replacement of the main water line. So that was also done. And that's 100% complete. And that was done in-house, actually. We installed a new 4-inch new sewage line right behind the corral. And that was all, we replaced clay pipe and we replaced it with PVC pipe. And we did that in-house. P1, the renovation and upgrade of men's, women bathrooms there. We're about 60% complete there. We got a little tied up with some other projects going on around the campus, but we are back on track. So hopefully here in the next month or so, we should have a lot more progress on that. And P1 are the building where the border patrol are at. We're adding literally a bathroom for men and women, and we're doing that in-house.
They used to have to go to the other building.
Yes.
They had to go to
Yes,
another
ma'am.
building.
There's,
Oh, out.
one of the buildings didn't have bathrooms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the VPA building, the renovation upgrade of the existing roof for the VPA, they're about 75% complete. The rain delays don't help, but they're getting it done. All campus are JCI project. So the lighting upgrades, we'll start with the lighting. They have completed 5 buildings, 100%. They have 12 buildings at about 98%. And we should be done here in the next 2 weeks completely with all the lighting.
Wow.
They were
Good job.
expecting, they were expecting some of those buildings are missing 1 or 2 light bulbs. They were special ordered, so they finally
Yeah.
came in, and now they're coming back in to finish off those last 12, so they'll be complete with that. We should be complete with all the lighting by June, which is at the end of June, I'm sorry, by the end of June. Going into the chillers. So the chillers have been brought in, they've been installed. They are finishing up the piping and finishing up the controls to make sure everything works. They also should be done by the first week of August. What's holding this up right now is in the south, they had to pour some pillars for the towers. And that's been the holdup a little bit, but I think, from what I'm hearing, they should be done completely by August with the whole JCI project, phase one. I think, they've kind of stepped it up a little bit. Motor pool, for those of you, that building hadn't ever been touched, we're finally replacing the roof. And that's 60% complete. Again, little rain delays are kind of holding us up. We spoke about the generator for the campus police. And we are getting the new elevator for the Kaizen Center. You all approved that. I think it was at the last board meeting. And
Mr. Tijerina, I'm sorry to interrupt real quick. Where exactly is the motor pool?
so it's in the very back corner
The stables.
where the stables used to be for
For the horse.
that's where the mechanics are at, the painters. That's
Okay.
kind of like, and that building, I mean, it's kind
Needs
of,
to be painted.
so we were replacing the roof first because every time it rained, it would just go right through. So now we've found the funds and deferred and we're replacing the roof.
Thank you.
So we, again, spoke about the generator. You guys have been, Mr. Vela explained that to you all. It's been engineered and we're ready to go. We were just waiting to get approval to move forward. At the Kaizen Center, we have a new elevator coming in. That also has been approved by you on the last board meeting. I think they have received everything that they were waiting on, and they should be starting in June, this month, coming in. So that'll be our first elevator to replace.
Wow.
P9, we upgraded the AC unit to a 7.5 ton. We're waiting on the PO on that. Property inventory, P19, upgrade the AC unit to another 7.5 ton, working on progress starting in June of 2026. So here I'll show you the pad. This is Dr. Heriberto's lab. I think his students are going to be putting pipe and stuff and learning how to weld and different things that we've done. These are the 3 casitas that we replaced the roofs on. There's the motor pool.
Okay.
It
So,
does need a new roof.
It needs
yes,
yeah.
It was in dire
Among
need
other
of one.
things.
So,
I would, among other things, is right.
here was the installation of HR napkins, the installation of the new sewer line and the manholes. As you can see, they were doing a lot of that by hand because there were so many old pipes, they didn't know what was live and what was not. But
Wow.
they got it done. That was done over the holiday. Oh no, and here's the main sewage line. As you can see, the clay pipe in there. Yeah, they took care of all that clay pipe, got that out of the way. And then this is where Juan and his crew were actually tying into that with, behind the corral with 4-inch pipe, tying into the 10-inch pipe. These are the units that we've been replacing throughout the campus. New and older condensers and air handlers. Again, more condensers, more air handlers, so you can see the difference of the new ones as opposed to the old ones that were already faded and ready to go. Here we have the controllers for the HVAC memorial buildings. As you can see, they have the old type of controllers, old VFDs. Now we have actuators. It's totally a lot smaller and a lot more compact.
Mr. Tijerina, will this help us with our electric bill?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
It gets, it's like with everything else, even at your house, it's just more efficient. So a lot of this stuff is going to make a big difference in our bill. So again, the controllers, as you see, that these are the new ones right here compared to these old big boxes. Here, the chiller plant, the new and the old. The old ones got pulled out. And here are the new ones that got put in down here. They're nice and shiny.
Wow.
So that's been a project. That's going to help us tremendously with the light bill as well. These are our towers, all the old ones. As you can see, they're all gone. We're waiting for the new ones to come in. They should be in this week is what I'm told, and they'll start installing them. So we're getting there. And I think that's it.
That's wonderful. Thank you. I mean, you all have certainly been very busy. I was trying to write down everything so that I could report or form my report for tomorrow's meeting. But of course, it's a lot. So if you could give me a copy of
Absolutely.
your
we'll get you a
presentation, I
copy.
would appreciate that.
Both campuses.
Yes, please.
Madam Chair, I certainly want to compliment the staff, and particularly you, that oversees all of this major, and I mean major improvements that have obviously a very positive impact on our campus.
Thank you.
And I certainly want to compliment you for it.
Thanks.
Overseeing all of these impressive projects. That's quite impressive that you've done. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I know that we had a tentative date for the Arechiga ribbon cutting. Has that been rescheduled?
Well, we're waiting on furniture.
Okay.
They're actually, the staff is supposed to start moving in, I think, this Friday. Am I correct, Dr. Arrezola? Yes? But we're waiting on some furniture that Mr. Rangel has been working on with the vendor. Minor detail chairs are not here.
Okay.
But we're probably pulling together chairs, some of these orange chairs, and we're gonna move them over there in the meantime to try to get that opened up. We are going to do a formal re-ribbon cutting. I know the Arechiga family wants to be present when we do that, so we're probably looking at somewhere in late June, early July, to make sure everything's in place, that everybody's computers are working, we've torn out all the kinks of the new move-in, and then we'll do something.
Invite the family.
Yes, and the Moody Foundation, who gave us $100,000 for that renovation, also wants to be here. So we want to make sure that everybody that contributed to that renovation is here.
Great, thank you.
All right, so please bear with us.
Thank you. Are there any questions?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Tijerina. Thank you very much. Great presentation and great job by everyone all around. So there is no other items on the agenda. This meeting is adjourned. It is 11:50.
Hip, hip.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
That's it. Mike?